Well, this is the last ride of the Africa Twin. Taking it today, and I'm trading it in. I told you guys in a previous video I'd probably get a new bike. Not going to tell you what it is just yet, but I will say when I went looking, I took my wife with me. She helped me pick out the bike. She wanted something that she would be comfortable riding with me on. She never did she rode this Africa Twin with me one time, and that was it. Scared her, she said, because it sat too high, and so anyway, I had to pick out something that she would be comfortable riding with me, so she started going on some trips with me. And we're heading to the dealership right now. I'm going to be trading this in and getting the new bike. Thought in the meantime we'd discuss my likes and dislikes with this bike. I've had it for 6 years, so I can tell you, got a good knowledge on the bike, what I'm talking about. Let's start with the dislikes first, because that way we can end on a positive note with the likes. And there's not that many dislikes, probably more likes than there are dislikes. My number one dislike, and I know I've expressed it in other videos, but I'm 5'9", so even with boots on, this bike is tall, and you have to, when you stop, you have to be tiptoe on it. When I first got it, I dropped it about 4 times. I finally got used to it, didn't drop it so much anymore. Then like I said in my previous video, when I got sick and that last trip I went on, I dropped it about 5 times. That's because my health was bad and I couldn't hold it up. Like I said, doing a lot better now, but that's number one. Number two is the seat. The stock seat that comes with it, the banana seat. Me and my uncle and my son went on a trip to New Mexico from Arkansas back in 2020, and I had to stop about every 2 hours because I saw my rear end could handle. The next long trip I took on, me and my uncle went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and by then I'd bought this Corbin seat, and I could stay in the saddle until it ran out of gas. It was a major improvement. Still not as comfortable as I would have liked, especially when you see him riding on that gold wing, you know, kick back like he's riding in a Cadillac or something. But yeah, it's you know, I mean, it's just not the most comfortable. You go cross country in it, and I did, and I enjoyed myself and had a good time, but as far as comfort in the saddle, it's just not the best. The other thing, when you do take it off-road or anything like that, and if you drop it, the bike's pretty heavy. Dropping it out on the road like this or something like that, you know, you got other people that can help you. Usually they'll stop and help, or it's more level ground. If you get up in the mountains, though, on them back roads, you're out there by yourself, uneven ground, and you drop it, and you know, it's kind of hard to pick up. Really, that's probably about all my dislikes with it. My likes with it is after riding other bikes, for an adventure bike, this thing it's a smooth ride. It handles bumps real well, and you know, you couldn't ask for a better ride. It's quiet. You know, it doesn't have the loud pipes, so you just kind of got a quiet, smooth ride. It'll take you wherever you want to go. If you want to go, like I said, asphalt, or if you want to go gravel and dirt road. I mean, you know, the world is your oyster as far as where you want to go, and it'll get there and it'll go. That's another positive thing. The aesthetics of the bike, I mean, I've always loved the way it looks. I still love it, and you don't really see many of these here in Arkansas. So you got, to this day, 6 years on, I still got a lot of looks when I ride by, you know, and other people see it. Another thing I like is they hold their value. My trade-in on this thing right now, 6 years later, I'm getting just $2,000 less from what I paid for it. And if you look it up, the trade-in on them, they're real good. Never had anything to break down on it. So never had any issues mechanically. Of course, I always got it serviced like I was supposed to. So anyway, this thing, like I said, it rides good, and if you're into adventure riding, then this is definitely a good bike. I will say that I don't do as much anymore. Pretty much everybody that I ever ride with has street bikes, or you know, cruisers or touring bikes, and I'm the only one that's out there on an adventure bike riding with them. And I don't do a lot of off-road, but when I do, like I said, this bike, it kind of makes me nervous taking it off-road, because if I did drop it or something, it's so heavy. And I've got a Yamaha TW200 for that. I mean, if you drop that bike, there's no problem picking it up. I've got the big fat knobby tires on it, so it'll handle the off-roading. And so I've still got that option if I want to off-road. But I will check back with you guys whenever I get the new bike, and then we'll do a reveal on what it is and see what you guys think if I made the right choice, or if listening to my wife I made the right choice. So stay tuned, and I'll be back with you shortly. We're at Wilson Creek Battlefield in Missouri. This is the Ray House at the Wilson Creek Civil War Battlefield. It's near Springfield, Missouri. It's closed, so we cannot get in. But we'll go around and look at the windows. Can't see in that one, so y'all let me know if you see any ghosts. There's the root cellar where they went and hid. So you read on the sign, that family stayed here on this porch and watched the battle take place out in front of them, out in that cornfield. So it was out in the cornfield where the woods got heavy, me in the back seat of my '60 Chevy. What name that tune? made the car, but another motorcycle it did.